Hi, hello, namaste, welcome to special discussion. Today we are going to discuss about national monetization pipeline. We are with K. Hanumanlu sir, the famous chartered accountant. Sir, namaste.
Namaste.
Sir, actually what is national monetization pipeline and how it will be used?
See, central government has invested lakhs of crores of rupees in public sector undertakings. Maybe from last 70 years. And many of them are not performing.
Okay.
Some of them are underperforming. Also, there is a lot of need of infrastructure development. Maybe roads, railways, ports, power. All these things need a lot of investment, a lot of opportunities are there, and because of underdevelopment of infrastructure, the economic activity is going down slow. Suppose a person wants to travel, send goods from Hyderabad to Delhi. Earlier it used to take 4 days. If the same is transported within 2 days, the time will be reduced and the loss of the damage also reduced.
Correct.
And also the efficiency will increase.
Okay.
So that is important. So to make it fasten, maybe railway transport or road transport or ports or power. Earlier we used to see there were so many power failures, but now we are not witnessing from last 3-4 years. What is the reason? Means power production has increased, and whatever the problems in power distribution also reduced, and it means there's a plugged, so power efficiency has increased. In the same way, railways also. Earlier there used to be government has to sanction funds for laying new lines to make it doubling or electrification, but now it is not. All the financial needs of railways are taken over by the Railway Finance Corporation. So whatever the investments, accepting investment from public, and they are lending to the Indian Railways. So in that way, financial needs of railways has been met, means that is fulfilled.
Correct.
In the same way, the government wants to make fast in the development, means lay new roads, new railway lines, electrification of lines, doubling the lines, increasing the productivity of engines, coaches, and service, upgradation of railway stations. All this requires a lot of investment. So for that reason, the government cannot invest. It will take some hundreds, at least 50 to 60 years to reach global standards. For that reason, the government said, okay, we are having the assets, but we don't have investment. So the government said, we want to monetize, means our contribution is assets and your contribution is investment and management.
Okay.
So with that, both will be benefited. The investor will get benefit and the government also will benefit. In that process, the customer will get fast service, correct service, the manufacturer will get benefit of fast supply of goods, and also the government will need not invest and they will get the benefit.
Okay.
So this is the process, share revenue, just like win-win situation for both the government as well as the investors.
Okay.
So this is for that purpose what they need. What they did in National Highway Authority of India, they are constructing a very large number of roads. Every day 23 kilometers are added to National Highway Authorities by National Highway Authorities. How the investments are coming? There is investment corporation, that is, and also some contribution by petrol, 150 paisa goes for petrol, of diesel also goes for this national highway for construction of national highways. The same way private investments. So that is making fast the development of roads and ports. That process the government wanted to not only accept investments, not only from India, but also globally.
That's right, globally.
Globally. Means global countries also are ready to invest in India because there is a lot of demand, lot of opportunity for the investors. Because global countries, the income earned is 3 to 4% per annum on deposits made, and they want to even more than that. If they earn 6% or 7%, they'll be more happy.
Okay.
But whereas in India, the rate of interest in deposits and loans 12 to 15%. So the gap will be made available for investors to invest and earn, and also the government also will earn.
Okay.
For this purpose, they want to make it value as create value to the assets. What the government wants to introduce as investment.
Okay.
So that is national monetizing pipeline. What are the precautions is the government wants to take is they doesn't want to give ownership to anybody.
Okay.
The government wants to hold the ownership, and it will not be a sale. It will be only lease for some period,
Okay.
maybe 20 years, 30 years, depending upon the project.
Okay.
This is, as I stated earlier, private investor will invest for using the facility given by the government, and maybe land, building, or industry, or any power project, railway project. They will invest their money and they will lay the new lines or new roads
Okay.
or new power plants, and they will they will see that it is performed and they earn money, and after some time they will return it back to the government.
Okay. Okay.
Just like National Highway Authority, that period is 30 years, 25 years, like that. After that, they have to return back to the government after the development completed. What are the benefits to the government? I stated earlier, the benefits are to the government is the government need not make additional investment. The government can give the benefits or facilities to the citizens of India
Okay.
without making additional investment, without waiting for funds, without allocating funds from welfare schemes or defense or internal security. That funds are administrative, they cannot be reduced. Now additional funds can be brought in by the investors.
Okay.
And what the government will get is the government will earn money as a share of the income earned by the investors.
Okay.
Maybe whatever the amounts collected, just like Highway Authority, they are collecting toll tax. Out of the some percentage will go to the government. The same way railways also. After the collection, the some percentage will go to the government. That process, the government will planning to earn 6 crores in 4 years.
Okay.
That is the income without investment.
Okay.
And by giving facilities to the investors, allowing them to go for global investment, not only Indian investors, also global investors.
Global investors. Okay. Sir, in this, is there any challenges or drawbacks in this program?
Yes, there are some challenges and drawbacks. Definitely, every action will be having both sides. One is advantages, another disadvantages.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Advantages, if advantages are more than the disadvantages, we can accept it.
Okay.
If the disadvantages are more than advantages, it will not be accepted.
Correct.
Because the investors will take decision whether to invest in that project or not. How much they need to invest, how much they need to upgrade it, and how much they need to operate it.
The same way what government will get benefit, the investor will also will get the benefit,
They
right?
may get more also.
Okay, more also.
They may get more also. It depends upon the revenue sharing agreement entered into. It depends on project wise.
Okay.
It is not like common, it is project wise.
Project
Sometimes
wise.
the industry may be different,
Okay.
power plant may be different,
Yeah.
railways may be different,
Correct.
roads may be different.
Correct.
It will depend upon project wise.
Okay.
And also the government need not borrow to take up new projects. This is the
Okay.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Means government can give the facilities, share in the revenues.
Okay. Okay.
And what the private management, how the private management will do? The private management will do in such a way that they are commercially experienced, commercial having a knowledge, and they know how to do the business, how to carry on the business, how to invest, where to invest, when to invest, how to use the human resources and natural resources more productively for more profits.
Yeah.
Because they can take decisions as and when required, immediate decisions required sometimes, immediate actions required. The government may not be possible to take that actions. Also the government doesn't want to carry on the business. Now the government wants to only do administration, regulation,
Okay.
only facilitate it, not to carry on the business. And if you want to carry on the business, you have to invest. Government doesn't have funds. So private people are having funds. They are having management capabilities. Allow them to invest and increase their productivity of the resources. Examples are roads projects, National Highway Authority projects are there, railways there, power, we are seeing so many power plants coming under power project. The same way, these are the examples allowing private investors with investment and management.
Okay. How will be the employment opportunities in this?
Yes, there will be huge employment opportunities will generate because if the government wants to establish, it may take some more time. Because it doesn't have shortage of funds. If the private people are investing and they are providing funds, means there will be new projects will come,
Acha.
new employment opportunities will come, and it will be win-win situation not only for government but also investors and also employees and workers. They will get every opportunity. It will be beneficial.
Okay.
Government will get benefit is wealth creation. See, after a road is constructed, after 30 years they are giving back to the government. Means the road value, earlier it was only land, now it became a land with road.
Land with road, correct.
The value is additional benefit has been
Yes, obviously.
that is a benefit to the government.
Correct.
And in the same way, that is the value also will increase because of additional road constructed or power plant constructed. The value of the land will increase and also that will increase. And what we say, the asset with earning income capacity
Correct.
that will come to the government. So the valuation will increase. And one more advantage is India will become a investor destination, global investor destination, allowing global investment. Investments will come, management will come, and employment opportunities will increase. And that will reduce the cost, wastage, loss of time, loss of goods, loss of quality, loss of quantity, all things will be reduced. That is the advantage to the nation by the government.
Okay.
And next, what are the benefits to the investor? We'll see first what are the benefits to the investor. Because they are investing in the existing unit. Suppose there is a two-way road is there. They want to make it six-way. Means the road is just widening the road and the already permissions are there. Everything is ready. The only thing is to widen it,
Okay.
to expand it. That will be easy for the investors. They need not go for new projects, new ventures, new adventures. They can continue with the existing facility with expansion.
Yeah, existing infrastructure also will.
Yes. And it will reduce their cost of investment,
Correct.
cost of time. Sometimes what happens is if they want to go for new project, it may take 2 years. After 2 years, the project they want to take up maybe become outdated.
Correct.
There is a loss for that. For that reason, the investors can enter into a project right in the immediately.
Correct.
And start developing the project and they will go for earning income also. And next is the employees are there, workers are there, they are underutilized. Their facility, their training and expertness, experience will be useful to earn more also. Of course, inefficiency may be continued, but that may be private management, they will remove that inefficient people.
Correct.
And that will, new establishment will come with to reduce the cost and wastage and all these things. And the investor will have an opportunity to invest, ready-made opportunity to invest, and he can invest within a short span of time.
Correct.
And he can carry on his operations. Ready-made facilities available. That is the benefit.
It is more advantage to the investor.
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Correct.
And also he did not go for fresh application for new project, license,
Correct.
permission, or pollution control. All these things will be adjusted.
Correct.
So that will reduce the burden on investors. Also the foreign investors also can invest. There is a opportunity to foreign investors also. Said earlier, they are happy with if they earn 5 to 6% on their investments. And they will be more and more foreign investors. There is a possibility that more and more foreign investors are showing interest to invest on Indian infrastructure projects. A lot of demand is there. They are ready to invest in India. We have seen Japan's SoftBank has invested bullet train from Bombay to Delhi. In the same way, there are so many people, the foreign investors, they are raising idle funds, just like Japan, Australia. They want to invest there. There are no opportunities. They want to invest in India because India is an investor-friendly nation. There are peaceful, there are harmony is there, and the Indians are also hardworking and sincere, and they are law-obedient people, and the fair administration is there. For that reason, they want to invest in India. That is the advantage for foreign investors also, and they will use the resources, human resources, material resources, time, and everything properly, and they will earn more because with their efficiency and managing the resources, human resources, natural resources, time resources, all these will help the investors to earn more. And what are the possible disadvantages? As you asked earlier,
Yeah.
there may be disadvantages. Of course, the facility may be there, but it may need a lot of upgradation. We can see earlier the railways were running with coal.
Correct.
Now,
Electricity only will run. Okay.
if the existing railway project, railway with coal is there, there is no use. They have to go for new product.
Okay.
Means the existing, whatever the existing facility or existing opportunity is not possible now.
Okay.
Outdated. So that we may need another additional investment to change
Okay.
the entire manufacturing process.
Instead of that, we can use another one also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another thing is sometimes it may need high maintenance costs. Sometimes if the old is there, that is close to 10 years back, or if the road is not clear, it was abandoned. If it is not in use, it may need lot of investment and time to make it useful again.
Correct. Correct.
That may discourage the investors. That is also one of the issue. Next, there may be problems earlier, maybe pollution problem, or maybe labor problem, or maybe location problem. All these problems cannot be solved with new investor. When there is a problem in that project, definitely the investor will not show interest to invest.
Obviously.
Because they will not come, it will not going to benefit them, and it will not going to create any additional wealth, additional facility, opportunity also.
Correct.
So that will create additional problem. For that also, we have to see that whether it is operational, can be operational, can be made operational or not. First it is operational, then profitable. Survive, revive, survive, profitable. That should be the concept. Next one is, there is one more problem with India is defamed for so many legal compliance issues, compliance in the filing, paying, collecting taxes, paying taxes and filing returns. And there are so many regulators, maybe labor, taxes, power, law and order, environment, everything. There may be so many permissions are required, so many compliance are required. And these units, these projects may be facing the issues of earlier problems also.
Okay.
May not be, I said earlier, there may be problems of brought forward problems, maybe taxes or maybe compliances, maybe pollution, maybe environmental, maybe disputes with employment, maybe proceedings in judiciary. All this will stop, all this will create a problem to the new investor.
Okay.
Everything depends upon the project and project location, issues already existing, and how it can be updated. If it is outdated, it should be updated. And for updating, what is the investment required, and what the existing facilities can be used, how the existing employees can be used to increase the product,
Okay.
how fast they can be start movement, how fast the commercial activity can be carried forward.
Okay.
And it depends upon the project, location, and the revenue sharing accepted, revenue sharing method, revenue sharing this also, and all this will lead to some disturbance will be there, but the policy of converting underutilized assets as commercial viable units is great idea, and that will be useful not only for the nation but also for the investors opportunity, employees for employment, and also consumers. More
Yes.
advantage consumers.
Okay.
They can get the any goods or service as and when within a short span of time can get the services or goods with better quality, better price. The manufacturer also will get better price, and also the opportunity to transport their goods. Suppose a farmer is there. Now we can see the farmers are exporting fruits
Okay.
or agriculture products to other countries also because of fast movement of facility available. If there is no fast movement facility, they have to sell their product at any price.
Correct.
Now we are seeing around 40% of agriculture produce is being waste, maybe crop loss or maybe unsold,
Correct.
maybe damaged. That can be reduced, and that will add benefit to the farmers.
Okay. Okay.
And also if any manufacturing unit is closed, if they want to revive it, the new investment will come and they will take over the property, that project, they will invest and they will make it operational.
Okay.
That will give opportunity.
Okay.
That is the advantage of NMP. Of course, disadvantages are there, but the advantages are more than the disadvantages.
Okay.
So we can go for, we can encourage that national monetization policy initiated by the central government to create new wealth, new value addition, to attract investments, to increase employment opportunities, and also well-being of the nation.
Okay.
Investment destination image also.
Okay. Sir, finally, and in your view, more advantages are there or more disadvantages
More
are there?
advantages are there, but disadvantages maybe in some projects,
Okay.
not all projects.
Not in all projects.
All projects. Maybe disadvantages, maybe in some projects may be there. Suppose we have seen Tamil Nadu, nuclear project that's facing problem because of environment. That cannot be solved. That may be solved maybe with loss also.
Okay.
Such projects may face some problem. But if it is comfortable and it is viable and it is feasible also, that can be given to the investors. That will be useful. Maybe out of 100 projects, maybe 100 projects, maybe 2, 3 or 5, or maybe maximum 10 may be in problem, but 90 may become successful, useful also.
Okay. So there's a policy, it's a win-win situation to investor and the government both.
Government both.
Okay.
And also Indians,
Okay.
Indian consumers,
Consumers also.
new employment will come.
Obviously.
All this will
Correct.
be beneficial to the nation first.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.